do.
Maybe not.
But
Maybe though.
I mean, this issue is just like, and by the way, I want to say too, I'm not claiming to be an expert on this issue or anything like that. I've kind of just
Yeah, so today we're going to look at the Nelk boys interviewing Benjamin Netanyahu. And what he just said he said that, I don't know anything, I'm just some regular guy. And I'm going to interview the biggest war criminal on this planet right now. Okay? The one who did this to Gaza. I'm going to show you right here. Look at this video. Look at the destruction this man has caused, okay? Look at that. Look at that. As far as the eye can see, okay? People used to live in these buildings. Children, men, and women used to live in these buildings. And they've all been bombed to smithereens. Look at this. Okay, the ocean's over here. This is what Benjamin Netanyahu did, okay? And now he's going to try to convince you that he's the good guys, okay?
probably like a lot of you guys that, you read stuff online. And I feel like on the internet now too, it's like, you don't even know what's real anymore. Like you read shit and it's like, you see a headline and it's like, is this true? Is this not true? So I see so much stuff about, what's going on in Israel and, Iran and Palestine. And to be honest, I just really don't know what is going on there. So
yeah, and I believe him. I think this guy is an idiot. He doesn't know nothing, okay? But then Israel came and Trump came because these guys, they helped Trump get elected. So and then Israel came and then they're like, we need an interview because, we're losing the battle, okay? And they know it. So they're like, this podcast has connection to the youth and they want to use them, all right? So like getting mad at these guys is like getting mad at a bunch of idiots, okay? So but what they're doing is just, spreading propaganda. That's what they're doing right now.
It's going to be interesting to sit down with Prime Minister Netanyahu and kind of just ask him some questions about what we read online and
get educated.
Probably going to be a lot of hate in the comments and stuff like that. In my opinion, I mean, dude,
we're journalists, right?
We're technically journalists.
How can you pass up this opportunity at the end of the day?
No, and plus, at the end of the day, it's like we get the opportunity to sit down with one of the most powerful people in the world, a world leader.
Yeah.
And we get to ask him some stuff, and we're going to ask him what we want to ask him too. So if you guys, want to hear shit, whatever questions you guys want to hear, there's probably a ton of other interviews of him on CNN or typical news stuff. We're going to ask him what we want to ask him. So to me, this is crazy. Like how far we've come.
And he's saying we're going to ask him questions we want to ask him. The Mossad has went through this. The CIA of Israel has looked through everything and made sure that what these guys are talking about is only pro-Israeli propaganda, guys. That's the only questions they're going to ask him, okay? Okay? We have, as Israel, they have their CIA with them. He's with the president right now. He's with them in that podcast studio, okay? And they can only say what they want to, what Israel wants to hear. That's it.
And we're get to sit down with world leaders.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. So.
Yeah. I mean, for any backlash, this is just an opportunity, again, you can't really pass up. I don't see it. Like, there's no one else doing this.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll sit down with any world leader in the world.
I agree.
I mean, my dream guest is Kim Jong-un.
Both of
Kim
ours.
Jong-un, if you're watching this.
This is kind of like
to come to North Korea and interview you.
All I could think about is the interview when we're doing
I'm so down to pull up to Moscow and interview Putin, too.
Yeah. We'll do everybody.
This is what sets off podcasts. You could put a small microphone here, but no, you have to see this thing, right?
Yeah. Prime Minister Netanyahu with us today. We're here in the Blair House.
Yep.
Right? Is this the White House grounds?
Close. It's the official guest house of the United States.
How have you seen the White House and stuff? How has it evolved over the years, over the times of you visiting it?
I've met quite a few of the American presidents because I've been in office pretty long time. Not because we don't have elections, but because I've won quite a few of them, okay? I think there's never been a friend like Donald Trump in the White House for Israel.
See, right now, his strategy right now is to, praise Donald Trump. And because the Nelk boys, they love Donald Trump, and their fans love Donald Trump, so that their fans can be like, oh, this guy likes Trump, then I like you too, you understand? But this is just a lie, just lies. They're just using Trump. They're using the U.S. and they're doing this propaganda. I'm just gonna skip to another part in this video because I can't watch this full podcast. Listen to this guy's lies. I cannot keep listening to it. So we're gonna go to another part here where they talk about the Zoran Mamdani.
Bad people. They're out against America. They hate Israel because they see Israel as part of America. And in many ways, they're right.
I'm just trying to figure it out too, because even in New York City, right? What's Zoran?
Yeah.
He's an anti-Semitic guy.
Yeah.
The highest, I think the highest population of Jews in New York City. How's that even possible?
Well, it's possible.
He's not anti-Semitic, Stein, okay? How can he be? He's not anti-Semitic. He's anti-Israel, okay? And he cares about the people in New York City. Every other mayor that wanted to get elected was saying that I'm going to go to Israel. I'm going to go to Israel. I'm going to go to Israel. And then Zoran said, oh, I'm going to take care of my people because that's what a mayor is supposed to do, okay? New York City has many problems. We got to fix them. You understand? But everybody else cares about Israel, a country that's not helping us. That's in 7 wars, okay? Not 7 wars, but they're in war with Yemen, war with Syria, war with Iran, with our backing, okay? With our bombs, okay? Because they couldn't do it by themselves. This is what they're doing, okay? And you're trying to say he's anti-Semitic when Bernie Sanders, Dave Smith, a lot of people that are Jews are siding with him? And this is what you're going to say? These lies, okay? I can't watch any more of this podcast. This guy, everything he's saying is a lie. Everything, Everything he's saying is a lie. But we're just going to watch just a little bit more, and then we're gonna end it there.
Possible because a lot of people have been taken in by this nonsense. I mean, what? You want to defund the police? You want to have people go into stores and, rob them and be free? You think that really creates a good society? You want to crush all enterprise? You want to tax people to death? I mean, that's a one-term effort. But, sometimes you have to get mugged by reality to understand how stupid that is. So that's silly. But, sometimes folly overtakes human affairs for a while, but not for long because reality steps in. So I'm obviously...
And that's you. You are not going to be here for long, okay? Your country is falling apart. Your people are leaving the country, okay? People are learning the truth. You're losing the propaganda war. That's what's going to happen to you.
Not happy with it, but I'm less concerned with it because I think if we can speak the truth to the young people of America, they wise up pretty quickly.
Is the war with Iran, is it over now? After President Trump did authorize the strike and they destroyed the nuclear program?
It certainly helped, but I'll tell you what happened. We were like a person with 2 lumps of cancer, okay, that threatened our life. The first one's the nuclear cancer. Would have taken them within a year, they would have had atomic bombs, which they openly declared in the Tyrants of Tehran. They said, we're going to destroy Israel, the Jewish state. The other threat that we had, another lump of cancer, was these ballistic missiles. Now, you got to understand, this is like a bus. So with a ton of TNT, okay, explosives, comes down at Mach 8, and boom, just destroys everything in sight. Israel is the size of New Jersey, okay? It's bigger than Rhode Island, but that's about it, It's the size of New Jersey. Now, you imagine that you would have 20,000 of these ballistic missiles, these 1-ton bombs on New Jersey. So you either get destroyed by atomic bombs or by thousands and thousands of these deadly ballistic missiles.
So you think there's still a threat and they want to...
Well, we had to act.
Yeah.
Why did we...
First of all, the answer to the next question is that this war is not over, okay? They bombed the nuclear facilities, but Iran already moved their uranium a long time ago. They knew that they were getting bombed, and they know that the war is coming, okay? They're going to do the same war like they did in Iraq, the Operation Shock and Awe, as you can see here. This is what Israel wants to do to Iran, okay? You see this? This is what they want to do, okay? Yeah, this video is 9 minutes long. You could go watch it. Just search up Shock and Awe Iraq and you're going to see this video, okay? And this is what they want to do, okay? They want America to invade Iraq, okay? And then start World War III, because if you invade Iraq, Iran is one of the biggest oil suppliers. But not only that, they have the ballistic missiles that he was talking about. You understand? And then they're gonna shoot at other countries. Okay, and when they shoot at other countries, the gas prices are gonna go up. Okay, and because the gas prices go up, also they're gonna raise interest rates, and because interest rates go up, your car loans, your bank loans, your business loans, everything is going to become more expensive. You understand? And the ripple effects are going to be unprecedented. You understand? So all that is just bad. Okay, so what the Full Send podcast did, this was a horrible choice that they did, but they're a bunch of idiots, so I don't really care about that. But what we have to do is keep saying the truth. Okay, guys? We are winning the propaganda war. Okay, we're winning. Okay, even if we don't go as full power, we're still gonna win. We're gonna win, guys. It's only a matter of time. Okay, and support everybody else that is making videos against Israel. Okay, and support me. So watch this next video if you want to help me with that. Okay.